Today we're going to be looking at replacing the driver information center. This is on 2009 Chevy Silverado with an LT trim package. On the LT packages, there's no buttons here. All you get is pushing the button up here in the right to change to see what your trip is, your trans temp, compass, oil life, and relearning the remote key. That's all your options. So I picked this up off of eBay, this driver information center, and they had some on Amazon that were like kind of aftermarket stuff, but this was taken out, I guess, at a junkyard or something from an actual Chevy Silverado. I think the Sierra might also be the same on GMCs, but you can see it has the buttons here, and it's going to give us a lot more options. From what I understand, most of these trucks have the connection point once we take this off to where you can plug it in right behind those keys, and all that information is available to see once you have the plug-in for it and this upgraded driver information center. So I got this off eBay for about $50. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this one off. You can use a trim tool. I'm just going to try to do it with my hand, and we just kind of start pulling here, and we're going to pull. We're going to get those clips kind of coming out there. Now I've seen some people, they take this side thing off here, and then they take this whole thing off here. I'm not really seeing that as necessary. Kind of wiggle this here. Let me get that off and come back to you. That pulled off really easily with my hand, and you can see the clips there, and you can see that extra wire hanging out here, and that's going to be the one. This is going to be the one here that goes into those extra buttons to give us the extra information. We're going to disconnect this one here that's going to our lights, and then you can see here behind here they have this little thing here. This is where you could kind of cut out, and if you just wanted to buy those buttons, you could keep your original here and just cut a hole in it, but I saw some people online doing that. It looked a little bit sloppy, so I just, for $50, get one, in my point of view. But if you think you can cut it clean, there's a little spot for it back there, a little clip, and you can just order the buttons and put the buttons in there. So we're going to disconnect that harness there, and then we're going to get our new one and put it all in. See what we got. This was being a little bit difficult to take off, but what I did was, if you push down on that tab, and then with my other hand I stuck a screwdriver right underneath that tab, and then just kind of twisted it, a flathead screwdriver, and it gave me just enough pop to get that off. So now with that disconnected, we got our new one here. What I want to do is I'm going to plug those in, and then I'm going to test it before we put it all back into there to make sure that it's working good. It's a little bit tight, I can't quite show you what it is, but just plug in where it is there. Now we're going to turn the car on, turn the key on, and see, make sure that those buttons work and they're giving us the different information. All right, so that's the odometer, that's what the regular ones are. Okay, so now we have fuel range. We didn't have that one before. Average economy, that's a new feature. And that's this is scrolling through this top one here. Fuel used, timer, trans temp. Not sure what some of those things are. And now we push this second button here, and we get how much oil life, units, the tire pressure, and then the third button here, let's see what that one does. Display, door lock, so some of your settings. And then this last one, here's the check mark. When you go to a setting that you want, you would push that check mark to change it. So put it back over to here. So you can see on my, oops. You can see on my tire pressure, the tire pressure monitor system's off again. I tried what I did in that one video and it's still not right. So I think my sensor might be going out. Instead of just needing a reset like I did last time, I think I might need new sensors. Maybe we'll do a video on that later. But anyway, let's stick that thing back in the hole now that we know that it works. I'm putting it back in. It works better if you go down here and place that crease inside there first, and then it lines up all your clips, and then just kind of push it in. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. So it takes a little bit of maneuvering and it takes 2 hands, but once I got this bottom part in here and kind of lean it back, put that in there, and then lean it forward and put it in. And kind of the main thing that was getting hung up is that AC vent lining up with the AC tubing. You kind of got to wiggle a little bit and kind of push it 2 hands, and then this little corner over here. But if you just kind of wiggle it gently, it kind of finds its way into place. But there you go, upgraded the driver information system, so now we can know a lot more things. And I don't know if it comes in all trucks that has that plug back there, but from what I've read, it seems like most of the trucks have that option back there. They just didn't put the buttons on the outside for everyone. So if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Thanks, have a good one.